Number 10, I Don't Mind.
I don't mind if I do. There's another one that Tato did the artwork for and really captured the vibe of the song. It's actually of the Lost Leaf, that bar that Johnny was talking about that we used to kind of hone our chops at, and we played these long 4-hour sets. And after we finished playing, we often would then just drink. You know, sometimes if we didn't get paid, we would get an open bar tab at the bar, and so we would drink and hang out and party. And it was a couple times a month that we did this, and I just remember having one or two of those experiences where you get drunk to the point where it's not over the top. It's a really wonderful feeling of almost like out of body, where all your preferences and your ideas about yourself and your ideas about what you like and dislike kind of just disappear, and it feels like you're floating through the room. Like, you know, someone bumps into you and you're not immediately offended or immediately upset by this person who wasn't aware that he just bumped into you or whatever. It just kind of rolls off your back. And so I started having this nice experience of dancing and hanging out in the club, and I got a strong sensation of feeling that nothing that I think I know or that I hear or see do I really and actually understand or know what I'm hearing or know what I know. So that's where the chorus came from, which was, you know, I know what I know, but I don't know what I know when I know it. And I see what I see, but I don't know what I see when I see it. And it was a detachment of like my logical reasoning to my experience with the other aspects of my being. You know, I just didn't actually understand what I thought I knew. So
clearly the logical reasoning was still functioning in the background because you were able to recall it and then comment on it in a lyric. You know, that's the interesting thing about these experiences where you feel like your logical mind goes away, but clearly some background process is still running, recording it so that you can analyze it later.
Yeah, there's a funny thing about this song is that Mo always makes fun of me by the way I introduce it. And because, you know, I used to introduce the song as like, this is a song that's about getting close and dancing and or getting sweaty with the person next to you. And it was just an easy way to like launch into the song because, you know, I already had we were transitioning very quickly into the song. I was like, I'm not going to try to explain the meaning of this song in the next 5 seconds. So then Mo started making fun of me about how I do it. And he's like, when you say it, he's like, you're like trying to act all sexy when you say it. He's like, and we've got footage of him saying that. I think we might have to use that in the docuseries. But I wasn't even offended because I knew it was true. But after that moment, I started changing the way I introduced it because, you know, it kind of just came to the forefront of my mind. I'm like, yeah, that's lame. I probably shouldn't do that.
So if you look at the artwork for this song, you'll see a guy in the back in the bar with blue light sort of shining on him. And I believe that is a little self-portrait that Tato, he put himself into the picture because he works at the bar a lot at the Lost Leaf, and he's pretty much he's like a fixture in Phoenix, in downtown Phoenix. If you hang out there, you know Tato and you love Tato, and so I think it's kind of cool that he put himself into the painting.